Robbie, did you know my cousin Robert?
Like,
He used to live with us.
I can't say that I do. I mean, I may if I would see him or whatever. I might say that I know him. I can't say that.
He passed away yesterday.
Was it expected?
No, he went to work.
How old was it?
51.
Yo, what happened? Heart attack?
Blockage in the stomach.
Good man.
Passed out at work. They rushed to the hospital. He passed away at the hospital.
Dang.
He lived in Atlanta. Rest in peace, cuz.
We ain't supposed to have that on, are we?
Right. I just thought about that too. But some people let you use their music, but trust me, YouTube will let me know.
Well, it wasn't on real loud. Maybe it didn't. I'm sure it picked
Right.
it up, but. Well, I guess it's a lift the no burn ban.
Oh, talking about in the woods.
Anywhere they had a no burn order out. You couldn't.
But
burn
you can't
nothing.
burn in town anyway, right?
I don't know. I live in
Good
the county.
grief.
So come on out there. I'll take the front end off for you.
Like, you know, growing up in the country, we never had that problem. We burned, shoot
Well,
guns
you
and
know,
all that.
and they, you know, that they. It's been a while back now, but I was out there one that had a. I've got a. I just call it my burn pile. And I had somebody stopped on the road out there and hollered at me, "Hey!" Looked over there and you can't burn nothing out. I said, "Watch me." Yeah, I can.
And you was in the city, Robin?
No, I lived out in.
Oh, okay.
This is back when, I mean, since I've been living out there. But they just, some people just, I mean,
So, Robin, you kept burning.
sure I did.
He didn't call the law on you?
Well, they didn't ever show up if you did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I burnt my garden off the other night when that burn order was still in effect because I had to get my stuff in the dirt. And now now it's kind of stressful. I'm run by it there twice. And I'm standing out there in the middle of it's 4 o'clock that morning when I finally got to bed. But yeah, I'm standing out there, had my water hose, and I fixed it where I could burn. I mean, I didn't set the whole thing and let it go at one time because that would have been too much. So I just burned it off a little at a time, and that way, if it tried to get away, I had my hose or I could put it out, you know. But I never had an issue with it because the dew was falling at night, and it was just dry enough to burn and just moist enough that it didn't flare up and get out of hand. So
Right.
It worked out great. And then my buddy next door came over there one, I guess sometime Friday, and I mean I already had my potatoes planted. He tilled that up for me a week or so ago. But the rest of the garden, the weeds were so thick out there. I mean, I couldn't. You'd been tilling with it forever, trying to chop all that grass up in there. So I burned it right down to the dirt, and I harrowed it in, used it for fertilizer.
There you go.
And I got my corn planted Saturday. I still got some more stuff to plant, but I'll have to wait for it to dry out now. I started to water my potatoes yesterday, and I said, no, if that rain comes, it ain't gonna need it. So I did. And I think the rain's supposed to get out here today, though. And then it's supposed to turn cold.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hey, somebody told me yesterday in Michigan, they had 26 inches of snow and people were dying up there.
What the world?
I know. I forgot the name of it. They had a name. They named this storm. It's got a name. I don't know. Somebody was telling me about it yesterday, and I was like, God darn, 26 inches of snow. Well, I mean, that's a little over 2 foot, but still, at this time of year, having snow, looks like that may be normal for Michigan. I don't know.
I looked last night. It said today's high is 68 and tomorrow's 50. Like, what the dang?
Yeah, you always got one more cold snap that hits you just before Easter.
What they call it, an Easter snap?
I don't know what to call it, but it's always I thought that last one we had was going to get it, but no, here come this other one. So this will probably be it. But then again, the weather's so messed up now, you don't know what's going to happen.
Say Georgia weather anyway, huh?
Yeah. Running the heater in the morning and running the air by lunch. Turn here.
Yep. This might be closer than my last place, huh?
Oh, it is.
So I'll be looking for you at 12:30 so I can go get me a bite to eat.
Turn
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Do what? 12:30.
Yeah, I'll be looking for you so I can go get a bite to eat.
Yeah,
You can take me
don't
and
be
get a bite.
looking for that.
Take me get a bite to eat and drop me back off.
You got to walk somewhere and get you something. Dennis is gonna go to lunch between 12 and 1. I don't even get to leave till he gets back. I didn't know that place was there. Right, we turn in here.
The next one. And go around on the side. I'll jump out and go in the side door. You know, this is where I started at, Robin.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I knew where to.
Okay.
This is where John works out of, ain't it?
Well, you know, John was in my office, but he's back over here with us though.
Going in the front door.
On the side. I just said the side. Okay. You want to tell them bye? Have a good day, Robin.
Have a good day, everybody.
All right. Later.